Our next trending topic. Should the 49ers roll with Trey Lance or a banged up Jimmy G this weekend?
Pablo, what do you think?
I love that music.
I mean, is there any incentive to tell us the truth? I've been trying to parse these quotes about how hurt Jimmy G is and how not hurt Trey Lance is and how Trey Lance is now working in, like during the week, 80% of the first team snaps, all of which seems useful information, except you realize that all they want to do when both of them are healthy is make you think that the other guy is going to play. So why am I supposed to listen to any of the things that they're telling me right now during the week?
I mean, the answer is Trey Lance. Like, I would understand if you wanted to keep Jimmy G, if Jimmy G was like not turning the ball over or not putting the ball in harm's way. Like, Trey Lance makes this team. I think Trey Lance presents the image of stability that he doesn't actually produce. So I understand Trey Lance isn't as comfortable out there yet, but if Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to be the reliable game manager that you expect him to be, why not go for the high ceiling, high floor, or low floor, high ceiling guy that Trey Lance is?
Yeah, low floor, high ceiling way to describe Lance. You know, last week against Seattle when he came in relief, you saw how raw he was as a passer, especially early on. I would say he settled down a little bit as the game went on. But, like, candidly watching him, I was more afraid that something would happen because of how dynamic he is as a runner and the fact that every now and then he can throw a beautiful deep ball. I also think in this particular matchup against Arizona, having watched Arizona beat the Rams last week, there's a defense with the Cardinals, since we are considering them now as like one of, if not the best defense or teams in the NFL, that defense can't really stop the run. That is but significantly, I would say more than anything else, a weakness for this team. And the Niners, like the dream was Trey Lance and Kyle Shanahan, and I would say the absence of some of their running, Raheem Mostert being gone, is that they could build an unstoppable running machine. If I'm the Cardinals, I would certainly rather face a banged up Jimmy Garoppolo, or frankly, any Jimmy Garoppolo, given how he's played this season, than Trey Lance, who at the very least is going to bring chaos to this game.
Bring up Trey Lance's picture too, because I mean, he's a pretty handsome guy. I mean, depending on what you're into, I feel like Trey Lance got him beat. I personally, if I had to walk into a bar looking like one of these two gentlemen, I'd rather look like the curly-haired, handsome fella than the other dude. I'm doing better with the Trey Lance.
Dude,
I'm just saying.
Call me seduced by conventions of Western civilization, but that jawline, dude.
But I guess it's the audience. It's the audience you're shooting for.
Now we care about the audience.
Of course, when you're talking about your looks, the audience that I'm shooting for would appreciate a Trey Lance over Jimmy G 9 times out of 10. Mina, final word.
That's exit polls.
You walk into a bar, Trey and Jimmy are trying to hand you a drink. Whose drink do you take? Neither.
Well, that introduces so many questions. I would say they're both good-looking gentlemen. I've seen both of them in person. They are both very good-looking. I'd also say one last thing as far as the Niners go. Niners aren't winning a Super Bowl this year. Let's call a spade a spade. They're not winning. So in my mind, if I'm a Niners fan, I want to develop Trey Lance. Like, this is it. You traded a zillion draft picks for him. He's the high upside, raw quarterback. Get him reps. There's nothing to be gained at this point from starting Jimmy Garoppolo, other than maybe we'll get to 9-8. I don't know. It doesn't, to me, seem like a good long-term solution for a franchise that already placed a gigantic bet on this young quarterback.
But who makes that decision, though? It's so hard. I promise you that Kyle Shanahan believes that they are a Super Bowl contender, and everyone in that locker room believes that they just got to get healthy and they're going to make a run. So, it's John Lynch, who is also a former player and a safety, who is known for running down and smashing into the box, essentially doing illogical things. Who's the person who's going to be like, hey, this ain't it this year. Let's start playing for next year right now? I don't see them doing that.
I do wonder if the Kyler Murray experience might just be uniquely demoralizing, though. If they can't stop the run, and that dude's I am very curious, Mina, on the Kyler level. Have you forgiven him, by the way?
What do you do?
Forgiven him? I've always loved Kyler.
Do we have this when the Cardinals tried to wish you a happy birthday, and then Kyler Murray responded, "She's a op, Mark. What are we doing?"
First of all, Mark is the Cardinals PR guy. The level of betrayal for the league's only Korean quarterback to turn on me, the only Korean analyst at ESPN, just honestly stings on a cellular level. It was Buda Baker, go Dogs, Cardinal safety, who actually wished me happy birthday in the first place. No big deal.
Don't pull the nationality card. Wow. Are you an op or are you not? Like, pick a side. So now in this division, you are connected to the Rams, you're connected to the Cardinals, and maybe even the Seahawks. So you got to pick. Are you an op or not an op?
I want that Rob Lowe NFL hat, but make it say NFC West.
Oh, man.
And for the record, Kyler, I suppose.
What's up, producer?
Buda Baker, despite his name, not Asian. Continue, producer.
So we actually have a follow-up tweet from Kyler that I'm not sure you guys saw.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
This is fake.
Oh, man, that was nice, Kyler.
Alabaster.
That was nice.
Alabaster.
Fake news.
Thanks for unearthing that. I didn't
Disgusting.
see that.
I'm disgusted.
It's just good to be around some veteran journalists. No, I look up to you guys. I always have.
Posting Photoshop tweets now. Where does this end?
We got to get your mom on Debatable, by the way. Sunman, this is an invitation. Come on and dunk on your daughter.
Not an invitation.
Anytime.
I'll just close it this way. If you're a Cardinals defender, do you want to see banged up Jimmy G, which is a unique turn of phrase, or Trey Lance?
I think they'd rather see banged up than Trey. So that answers the question.
Yeah. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.